Hey, what's up everyone, this is Nerk, and today we're gonna try and do some kind of rotation effect so it looks like we're in-game. I'm just gonna show you the footage I have right now. As you can see on the screen, it's just a moving, a rotating kind of shot. What I want to do is had Zyback standing there and rotating with the shot so it looks like we're in-game or something like that. So I took this shot using the camera tool that I showed in episode 13. In case you wanna take a look at what this tool does, just click the annotation right here, and using this tool you can recreate this shot pretty much. Anyhow, first thing we need to do is actually load up Zyback's model in Model Viewer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open it. So once you're in Model Viewer, just load up your character. Mine is Zyback with a gun. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I want Zyback to look like he's about to fire, so I'm just gonna go and attack rifle animation, and I'm gonna pose it. Now I wanna make sure he holds it high, so I'm gonna go frame by frame until I get the shot I want, which is right here. Alright, so as always I have my reference picture, which should be in this folder. Alright, once I have my reference picture, I'm just gonna position Zyback in the shot so it looks like he's inside the actual room where I filmed that. And the next important thing to do is actually to set the speed to 0.1, which is the slowest possible. Then I'm just gonna remove the background, Control L, and I'm gonna start frapsing while holding my right or left arrow key, so my model rotates. Make sure it's at the lowest speed possible. Okay, so as you can see, this is my final shot. I had to change the background color to make sure the hair wouldn't go off. And yeah, so next thing to do is actually import this into After Effects. So we're gonna go do that right now. There it is. Also, when you make a project in After Effects, I really recommend you to sort everything out, or if you don't, it's just gonna be a real mess and you'll have trouble finding where your stuff is. So just make sure you do that, it's really worth it. And now of course you add this to the shot with a key light effect. Now you need to find a matching point. I'm gonna make this bigger. There we go. Alright, so now that you have a matching point kind of, we're just gonna keyframe the time remapping. So right click, time, enable time remapping, and enter a keyframe right here. Now you go to at the end and you find another matching point. It's not quite there yet, but it's almost, so just play with the settings until you actually get what you need. Alright, so I'm finally done with that. Just before we go, I'm gonna give you a trick here, or a tip, sorry. When you do that kind of stuff, just make sure you don't include the ground in the shot, because when you have to position the feet, and like if you wanted them to stay at the same place in the shot, it's really hard. You'd rather have just the background just kind of over the feet. I don't know how to explain that. Just make sure you don't film
the ground so you don't have to move the feet. I think I'm gonna hide the camera so we don't actually see the feet. Yeah, in fact I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, first I'm gonna select my 2 layers. I'm gonna pre-compose this, get the whole thing in only 1 layer, and add a camera. Layer, new camera. I'm gonna make this a 3D object and just zoom in. Start down here. Keyframe the position, or keyframe the position and point of interest. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just gonna hide the actual feet, so I'll have to deal with the whole unstable movement stuff. So it would look really better if I actually had a faster background, faster moving background, but I can't go back at this point. So alright, so this is how you create a rotation effect that makes you look like you're in-game, kind of. Mine look a bit messy, but that's just because I had a really bad background. I took the background with WoW Machinima tool. I recommend you do it with Camera Plus because it's smooth movement, and it's just perfect movement for this. So yeah, just don't use Camera tool for that. Use Camera Plus, and that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.